10 days, Jason has traveled across the country with the guidance of Shelterbox. He's met with wonderful friends, families, Rotarians, and Shelterbox ambassadors. He's learned about the value of shelter at outdoor events, Rotary meetings, and more. And most importantly, he's beginning to understand the privilege of shelter. But now, his real journey begins. This is Cascadia, a country on a continent on a world far, far away. It's been struck by a massive 9.8 earthquake with tsunamis that appeared shortly after. The government is stretched to its limits. The political and military situation is tense. The country struggles with disease, lack of power, water, food, and shelter. 3,000 people are already dead. Jason must survive in this environment, meet the communities, and with your help, make a tough decision by the end of the week. Welcome to the Disaster Simulator. Hello, Jason.
You son of a...
Don't be mad at me. You willingly entered the simulator.
Like I really had a choice.
You always have a choice.
How long do I have to stay here?
Until you decide.
Decide what?
You'll find out soon enough.
I am so tired of your games.
That's disappointing because we're just getting started.
There's barely anything in this bag. I'm not going to even survive a day, and it's hot.
You have enough food and water for one day. Every day you will get more. I gave you a few toiletries, some clothes, your video equipment, a top, a mosquito net, and
Where's all my stuff? Like the car, all the things that I packed, the sleeping bag, all the material.
You think I'd let you into a disaster with all of your belongings? You don't have that privilege.
You don't have that privilege. Where am I?
This is called Cascadia. A 9.1 magnitude earthquake hit this country of 16 million people. Many communities are in need of help.
Let me guess. They're without shelter.
You're not so slow after all. You'll meet them soon enough. But for now, get a lay of the land.
I don't even know where anything is. I don't have a map. I don't have any GPS. I don't have a compass.
You don't have that privilege. And like many others, you don't need it. Explore the area. Learn where you are.
Okay, where do I go?
I suppose your first task should be to find a place to lay your head for the night.
And where am I staying?
You are exploring the privilege of shelter. You didn't think you would have a place to stay, did you?
Wait. I don't have a room? I don't have a tent?
No, you do not have the privilege of shelter. But there are two things you should know. One, there is some cover in the jungle. Find it. And two, raise enough money for one tent through Shelterbox, then you can have a tent for your stay.
So if I raise $500, I get a tent?
Correct. Unfortunately, you only have 24 hours to do so.
There's no way that I'm going to be able to do that.
Each day you will be faced with another challenge. Today is shelter. Tomorrow I guess you'll have to find out what's tomorrow.
So you're telling me I have no place to stay. You dropped me off in the middle of nowhere in a country that doesn't even exist. There's been an earthquake. I barely have any food and water, and I don't have a place to stay. I don't have any of that. That's what you're telling me. And you throw me into a location with a massive earthquake, with people in all kinds of situations, and who knows what problems exist. And I have to raise $500.
Correct. On that note, I'm going to leave you. Enjoy, and goodbye.
my head.